First at 9.
Hello there, very good evening and welcome to our primetime weekend news bulletin with me, Sharon Silva.
And I'm Arundhati Mudannaika. First a look at the stories making headlines this evening.
The headlines on News First at 9.
UPFA claims victory in the central and northwestern provinces. ITAC claims a majority in the northern province. Democratic Party merges to secure 5 seats in 2 provinces as UNP loses a number of seats. Issuing of preferential voting results commences. President says provincial council polls have strengthened democracy in the country.
News First at 9. This is News First, Election Headquarters.
One of the most anticipated and significant provincial council elections concluded yesterday.
That's right, Shane, and the first ever provincial council elections for the northern province after the establishment of the provincial council system over 2 decades ago was held yesterday.
The United People's Freedom Alliance claimed resounding victories in the central and northwestern provinces, while the Ilangai Tamil Arsakachi secured a landslide win in the northern province.
Taking a look at the first ever provincial council elections to be held in the northern province. Following the establishment of the provincial council system, the Ilangai Tamil Arsakachi won 30 seats, which included 2 bonus seats. ITAC amassed 353,595 votes to win the Northern Provincial Council, that is 78.48% of the total votes cast. The United People's Freedom Alliance won 7 seats with 82,838 votes. The Sri Lanka Muslim Congress secured 1 seat in the Northern Provincial Council with 6,761 votes. The United National Party received 3,062 votes but failed to secure any seat. The United People's Freedom Alliance secured 705,188 votes in the Northwestern Province to secure 34 seats, inclusive of 2 bonus seats with a percentage of 66.43 of the total votes cast. The United National Party won 12 seats, receiving 257,011 votes. The Democratic Party won 3 seats with 46,114 votes, which was 4.34% of the votes cast. At the 2009 Provincial Council elections for the Northwestern Province, the UPFA secured 37 seats after receiving 668,743 votes. However, 4 years later, the UPFA has lost 3 seats. In 2009, the United National Party won 14 seats after receiving 270,347 votes. This time, the UNP won only 12 seats and the number of votes too had dropped. The JVP, which secured 1 seat in the Northwestern Province in 2009, managed to return that seat this time, although the party saw a drop in the percentage of votes. The United People's Freedom Alliance also claimed victory in the Central Provincial Council polls held yesterday. The UPFA won 36 seats, including 2 bonus seats in the Central Provincial Council after receiving 716,247 votes. The United National Party secured 16 seats with 330,815 votes, which was 27.79% of the total votes cast in the province. The Democratic Party amassed 45,239 votes, which was 3.80% of the total votes cast. The Ceylon Workers' Congress also won 2 seats, while the Upcountry People's Front and the Sri Lanka Muslim Congress won a seat each. In 2009, the United People's Freedom Alliance won 36 seats in the Central Provincial Council with 650,203 votes. Despite the increase in votes in 2013, the number of seats the UPFA won remains unchanged. Back in 2009, the United National Party won 22 seats after receiving 422,125 votes. The UNP saw a drop in the number of votes secured at yesterday's Central Provincial Council election, with the number of seats secured reducing to 16.
The preferential votes of candidates who contested the provincial council polls are being released.
Here are the results that were released so far.
CV Vigneshwaran from the Ilangai Tamil Arasu Katchi recorded the highest number of preferential votes in the Jaffna district. Vigneshwaran secured 132,255 preferential votes. Anandi Sasidharan secured 87,870 preferential votes, while Dharmalingam Siddharthan received 39,715 preferential votes. United People's Freedom Alliance candidate for the Jaffna district, Kandasamy Kamaleshwaram, secured 13,632 preferential votes, while Angajan Ramanathan secured 10,034 preferential votes. Moving on to the Matale district, Pramita Bandara Tenakon received the highest number of votes from the United People's Freedom Alliance, with the number standing at 51,591. Bandula SD Yalegama secured 45,460 preferential votes, while Parakrama Disanayaka received 24,686 votes. In the Vavuniya district, Padmanathan Satyalingam from the ITAC was placed first in the district with 19,656 preferential votes. Kandar Samodaran Pillai Linganathan came in second with 11,901 votes. M. Tyagaraja was third with 11,681 preferential votes.
Meanwhile, a tense situation arose outside the Kandy District Returning Officer's office a short while ago.
The News First correspondent in Kandy said the tense situation arose following a protest staged by a group of people who claimed that there had been a delay in the issuing of results of preferential votes.
However, the situation has since been brought under control and the counting is continuing.
What took place after the results of the provincial council elections were announced? Let's find out.
This is the Mullaitivu town. This is what was present in the Nadunkarni area in Vavuniya a day after the election. Pramita Bandara Tenakon, who obtained the highest number of preferential votes for the United People's Freedom Alliance in the Matale district, arrived in Dambulla from the Matale district secretariat in a motorcade. He was warmly welcomed in the Dambulla town.
දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ පළවෙනිය වීම ගැන මගේ හිතේ තියෙන සතුට මට වචනෙන් විස්තර කරන්න.
I cannot express the joy I feel in being placed first in the district. The people who gathered around us did not do so for petty advantages.
ප්‍රයෝජනයකට වාසියකට පුටු කෑල්ලකට රෙදි කෑල්ලකට අරක්කු කාලයකට භාගයකට අපි එක්ක
We will do everything possible for the youth who came together to ensure my victory and to make a change in this country.
තරුණයන් වෙනුවෙන් අපිට කරන්න පුළුවන් හැම දෙයක්ම අපි කරනවා කියන පණිවිඩය තමයි අපිට දෙන්න තියෙන්නේ.
Dayasiri Jayasekara, who contested the Northwestern Provincial Council election from the UPFA, received a warm welcome outside the counting centre set up at the Malya Deva Boys School in Kurunagala. Don't be angry with people for their preferential votes. We have no intention of inconveniencing you. I would like to urge those in the UPFA to enjoy this victory in a peaceful manner. This election proves testament to the fact that you cannot put a price on preference. This is a historic victory.
On the First and Fast special election broadcast this afternoon, we analyze the results of the provincial council elections.
Let's take a look at some excerpts of the program.
මධ්‍යම පළාත කියන්නේ දීර්ඝ කාලයක් එක්සත් ජාතික පක්ෂයේ අඛණ්ඩව ජයග්‍රහණය කරපු දිස්ත්‍රික්කය.
The Central Province is where you have a district that the United National Party has won for a long period. When we look at today's election results, we can see a major decline. At the same time, we can see a new trend or a new hope. We are following the decline of the United National Party, which is one of the two main forces. Another party has emerged. That is the Democratic Party.
නැගී එන පක්ෂයක් මතු වෙමින් තිබෙනවා. අලුත් පක්ෂයක් මතු වෙමින් තිබෙනවා. ඒ ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදී පක්ෂ
මේ වතාවේදී
The United National Party has received 31% of the votes this time around. Prior to this, in 2009, the UNP received 38.65%. This is a major decline. At the same time, the Democratic Party has received 5% of the votes. As you said, for the first time, this can be seen as a major victory.
ප්‍රථම වතාවට විශාල ජයග්‍රහණයක් හැටියට ඔබ කිව්වා වගේ දකින්න තියෙනවා.
Who should be held accountable for the situation of the United National Party? As soon as another leader is put forward, the number of votes increases. So what is the problem that the people have? It is very clear. It is a problem to do with leadership.
එක්සත් ජනතා නිදහස් සන්ධානය ඇත්තටම මම හිතන්නේ
I truly think that the United People's Freedom Alliance has displayed skill to win over the hearts of the people of the Kandy district. On one hand, we should truly congratulate the United People's Freedom Alliance.
ඒකට අපි ඇත්තටම එක්සත් ජනතා නිදහස් සන්ධානයට සුබ පතන්න ඕනේ කාටකින්
විශේෂයෙන් රවුෆ් හකීම් මහතා
We can also directly state that Rauf Hakim has faced some rejection in this case. The leader of the Muslim Congress does not go among the people. He does various other things and then goes among the people at the last minute. We must especially look at their fate in Kandy. In the end, there were no leaders. We cannot forget that the president was among these people and was the pilot of this victory. This is what leadership is.
ජනතාව අතර සිටීම අමතක කරන්න බෑ. මේක තමයි නායකත්වය.
Chandana, you cannot forget that this displays skill in leadership.
ජනතාවේ තමයි. හැබැයි මට හිතෙන්නේ ඊට වැඩිය ටිකක් වෙනස්ව. මොකද මට හිතෙන්නේ
It is skill in leadership, but I have a different thought. I think that everyone has now accepted that the leadership is unsuccessful. This means that there must be persons who have a spine, who should either take steps to correct this or make the leadership successful or institute change in the leadership.
මේ නායකත්වය වෙනස් කරන්න කොන්දක් තියෙන පිටකොඳු දහරීන් අනම්‍ය පිටකොඳක් තියෙන
Any leader should be able to constitute a winning team. It is weak leaders that place weak persons in their team. A fundamental quality of leadership is to have faith in yourself. A person who has no faith in themselves is a person who will place someone weak in the second tier. This is because they always expect them to try to undermine them and take their seat. A quality of a good leader is the ability to form a strong second tier. What did he say? We will win. We will win. This is a turning point. We shall see what happens on the 22nd.
හැම වෙලේම තමන්ගේ ඔළුවේ තියෙන හින්දා. දැන් ගන්න ආයෙත් අර සින්දු කියන අලිපැටිය. කවුද? දයසිරි ජයසේකර. දැන් බලන්න. එයා
Look at Dayasiri Jayasekara. He is such a person, a force that was next in line. He is killed and this is evident through the results. They themselves are removing them. Why are they removing them? Because they are afraid.
මේගොල්ලන් තමයි අයින් කරගන්නේ. ඇයි අයින් කරගන්නේ? තමන්ට බයි.
විශේෂයෙන් අකිලගේ
If you look at Akila's electorate, what has he done there? The challenge here, Suranga, is that they have to think about where they are.
අපි අද කොතනද ඉන්නේ?
Chandana, is it possible that they are looking at ways to justify this loss at this moment?
සමල්
මහතා කිව්වා 22 වෙනිදා අපි ජයග්‍රහණය කරලා අපි ඇවිල්ලා
At the Satana political debate program, Shamal said that they would win the election on the 22nd and then come and celebrate. These are skilled people, but today even they have to make a choice. They have two choices. One is to leave politics and the second is to do something to change this situation.
දෙකක් තෝරගන්න පුළුවන්. එකක් දේශපාලනය අතර. දෙවෙනි එක මේක වෙනස් කරන්න මොන හරි කරන්න.
They have to either go or make a change.
ජනරල් ෆොන්සේකා අපේ සටන වැඩසටහන
General Fonseca came from Kurunegala to participate in the Satana program. He said he came there after house-to-house canvassing in Kurunegala. The fact they won 3 seats shows that this is a standout quality of leadership.
ඒ නායකත්වයේ කැපවීම නිසා තමයි මේ ආසතුණක්
We have continuously monitored all the events that unfolded around this election. There was major pressure exerted over the Democratic Party in the Northwest. Candidates were attacked. Their supporters were attacked. In addition to that, I remember Democratic Party leader Salat Fonseca, a former army commander, saying that he could not get a hold of a field to hold a meeting.
The United National Party did not face such pressure. They did not face the same pressure that Salat Fonseca did. I think it is disappointing because the Janata Vimukti Peramuna tried to get some views across, but they failed to convert these into votes.
The Tamil National Alliance has managed to secure 30 seats in the northern province. The United People's Freedom Alliance has managed 7, while the Muslim Congress has received 1.
What does this result show? This result is a result regarding political aspirations. What do the Tamil people want? The Tamil people want representation for their political aspirations. It is for this representation that they have casted their vote. In 2005, Ranil Wickremesinghe said it was because the Tamil people did not vote. So where are these votes? When making decisions in politics, you must have a vision and the strength to implement it. You need to have a team that can implement it. If not, you cannot claim victory.
ඒක ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න පුළුවන් කණ්ඩායමක් ඉන්නවා. ජයග්‍රහණයක් අත්පත් කරගන්න